Well, a first day down, as far as work, my first day at work, it went really well. I worked for just 6.5 hours, so it wasn't no 8, 10 hour, 12-hour shift, just 6.5 hours. Basically, when service died down because I'm new, kind of like one of the first to go. So, which was not a bad idea for me because I had a great time. It was fun. Um, I felt more alive, and that's the thing with line cooking. When you have a rush of food coming into the kitchen, and you've got a whole team working behind you, which are a lot of people, it makes the time go by faster, and it makes it fun. And people weren't so. I mean, they were serious about working, obviously. Everybody did their job the way they were supposed to, but I love to be able to talk to people and have good conversations while you're working and getting things done. Now, when I go to a job, which I've had in the past before, I've went to a job and nobody would talk to anybody and the communication wasn't there, and everybody kind of seemed a little stuck up, and I hate that environment. I like to be able to talk to the people I'm working with. I like to be able to communicate with them what's going on, and it's awesome because where I work, there's multiple stations, and there's always at least one person at that station working on that station. So you're not left there alone to do everything by yourself. And I've worked at a place before where it was just me in the kitchen, and we're slam packed full with orders, and I had absolutely no help. I did it, yes, but was I happy about it? No. I want to be able to have help where it's needed. And that's something I don't have to worry about where I'm working at right now because there is help everywhere. I'm talking, even if somebody's busy, everybody's busy doing their own thing, and you need a little bit of help or you have a question, they do not mind at all if you ask them a question. You can ask them a million questions while you're on the line, and they're going to answer everything for you. If you need to run and get something, they've got you. They're right there taking up the slack, taking up what you have going on so that you can go grab what you need for your station. So the person that's training me is awesome. Personality wise, just the way this person explains everything, and this person is a certified trainer too, so that's awesome. I think they're younger than me. Yeah, they're younger than me. I think I'm probably the oldest out of a handful of people there. So, but everybody knows exactly what they're doing, what they have to do. And I had so much fun. I'm the first part of my first actual full day of working. We did the running through, policies and things you need to do there, and about the company and about the cooking and the temps and the, all that stuff that everybody considers boring stuff. So I think it was like the first 2 hours we did that. I also was able to try a dish that I've never had before, and it was the most delicious dish. If you ever go to, excuse me, I got the burps. I haven't even ate yet. I think it's the coffee. If you ever go to Olive Garden, or ever order from Olive Garden, order the chicken marsala. Marsala, if I'm saying it right. That is what I had, and that is the best thing I've ever ate in this world. I want to try and find a recipe similar to that. But yeah, chicken marsala. Order it. You will not regret it. It's one of the greatest dishes I have had inside of a restaurant, and that's the first thing I've had from there. That was new. So, yeah, check it out. But, let's see. So, yeah, first day down. What time is it? Let me check the time right now. It's only 9 in the morning. I slept till 7:44. I don't usually sleep in that late. I'm usually up 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning, but Scarlett stayed asleep all night long. So, once I started waking up, she started waking up. So yeah, I do work today. I don't work until later on, early evening. So I'll be doing a few things around the house, cleaning up here and there. It's not really I don't think anything really needs to be cleaned except for a little bit of dishes that's in the sink from yesterday. I spent a lot of time cleaning. What was it? Day before yesterday. Spent a lot of time cleaning the kitchen because something was made for dinner, and everything was left out. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. A certain somebody cooked dinner and every single thing was left out. Every single dish was left dirty. So I had to go in and I had to clean it up. But last night was a pretty easy dinner because I went yesterday and I picked up just chicken nuggets and tater tots because I knew I was going to be working and my boys were going to be here. Jeff wasn't here. He was working and I didn't know what time he would be back to the house because he's still staying here. So I went and got chicken nuggets and tater tots from the store, and I come back from work and Jeff had already came back and he was cooking, you know, the chicken nuggets and tater tots. But so that wasn't a bad meal. There's not a super ton, you know, a whole lot of dishes that have to be cleaned, but there's one sink full and the pans that were cooked on. But I'll get those cleaned up today. Besides that, it's not really that bad. I mean, Scarlett has her toys around in the living room. Floor is clean still. There's nothing I have to do. Now, I woke up this morning to use the restroom, bathroom, and there was, how do I say this without people getting disgusted? I don't know. I guess I'll just puke. I guess I'll just say it. It's life. Everybody does it. It was in the bathtub. I have no idea who did it because everybody is denying it. Now, I do have a couple of boys that sleepwalk. So I'm wondering if my youngest sleepwalked last night and didn't feel good. I don't know. But nobody is claiming it. And everybody's denying it, which is the same thing. But I asked all of them. I even asked Jeff. I asked Scarlett. Did you throw up in the bathtub? Huh? Her hair is so long. Yeah, Mommy, see your hair. Yeah, her hair's getting so long. She won't keep it up in a ponytail. Say hello. Hello. Pretty girl. Just want me to turn on a video for her. Nope. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Anyway, so evidently Casper came in here last night and he wasn't feeling good because according to everybody else, nobody did it. But I cleaned it up. I hate cleaning up that stuff. I really do. It makes me feel a little sick to my stomach and it sucks because I have to go to work today and I don't want to go to work today feeling that way. So hopefully this little feeling goes away in my stomach, which I think it will anyway. But yeah, so the joys of being a mom. You get those messes that you have to deal with when nobody claims them. So yeah, anyway, I rinsed out the tub, I washed it down, and it's good to go. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to jump off of here, and I actually am getting ready to start dinner. I've got this roast that my mom dropped off to us, and I have to put it in the cooker and get it tender enough to where I can pull it apart, shred it up, and I'm going to put barbecue sauce in it. That way the kids can have barbecued sandwiches. So, all right. All right, guys, so I'm going to do these dishes up real fast here, like. These are the dishes that I actually did yesterday, and they stayed there. Nobody put them up. It's okay, because guess what? I'm the mom, and I put them up. Oh, lordy, lordy. Sometimes I wish I had a dishwasher, but on the other hand, dishwashers don't really clean stuff fully, like 100%, so I'm kind of okay with not having one. Although it would make things a little bit easier on me. And I'm going to need to go turn that TV down just a little bit. Scarlett is having herself a little dance party with some classic rock, her favorite, but I don't want to get copyright, so be right back. All right, turn it down a little bit. Hopefully it's enough. Hopefully I don't get a copyright strike on my channel. I have gotten them before, but they have not affected my channel. I don't know if it's because I'm not monetized right now, but yeah. So back to these dishes. Oh, I need some new magnets for my Frigidaire. As you can see, these are blurred out. I don't know. It's has the name of something on there I don't want anybody to see. Yeah, so that's blurred out for a reason. All dirty dishes are in the wrong side of the sink. So I wash here, and I rinse here, and I put them here. So they all piled them here in this side of the sink instead of where they belong. And I think I've said it like 1,000 times that all the dirty dishes I want in here in this side. But you know what? I'm not mad. They're kids. Yeah, they probably should know better, but what is the saying? No sense in crying over spilt milk. Oh, look, leftovers from last night that weren't taken care of, that I probably should have taken care of, although I didn't cook dinner, but that's okay. I got all kinds of snarky little jokes today, man. That's all right. Don't take me seriously. If you know, you know. It's all in fun, jokes, life itself. It's real here, so, yeah. Just gonna take and stack these bowls up with some 100% hot water. Just kind of get some water in them, and that way, if there's anything stuck in these bowls, it'll be easier to clean. Because I do wash with a sponge. And yes, I do change my sponges. I buy them in big packs at the, usually at Dollar General, I'll buy them in packs, big old packs. This has ranch all over it. And sometimes ranch, you get to scrub off of things if it's been sitting for a little while. These are all from last night and this morning. Yeah, see? You can tell it's been sitting overnight because there's no color to it. It's all clear. It was ranch. Let's get some hot water on it. No biggie. It's easy to clean off, especially with these plastic plates. Now, glass plates, I found a little bit harder for me to clean things off if they've sat. So, and having kids, plastic seems a little more beneficial. I've had so many things break that were glass. You know, you spend so much money on dishes, and you got a bunch of kids, and if all you have is glass, then, you know, if something falls, it's going to break. Or if, you know, somebody drops something, it's going to break. No use in wasting that money. I do have a few glass dishes as far as like coffee cups and a few plates. But mainly plastic in this house. I don't want to keep buying dishes because they keep getting broken. Now, usually you guys don't see this part, me washing out the side of the sink before I wash and rinse. So I might as well show you now. Just take and scrub. Now this sponge is going to go right in the trash because it's overused at this point. That's why I'm using it to wash the inside of the sink. I do need to take some lime away and rust away to the sinks. I have hard water. I have well water. That's what they call it, but I have hard water. I do have a water softener, but it don't work as well as it should. And I like to clean my little catchers here for my sink, because they do get built up from dirty dishes and things being put in the sink. Like let me show you real quick. So there's darkness around here that's buildup. So just take my sponge and scrub it. And I'll do this to both sides. And done. Now there's no buildup. Oh, and I did it to this side too. Alright, sponge to the trash. And then I will turn down my cold and rinse with just about hot scalding water. If I spray myself, I don't want to burn myself, so I've done it before. And that side is ready for the clean dishes to be rinsed. I'm going to turn that off and finish putting, oops, well now that's got to be rinsed. Finish putting these dishes away that's over here already cleaned. Now I do have plans when I get a day off, which is coming soon. I want to go through my silverware drawer and my cooking utensil drawer and kind of sort through things and take things out that I don't need anymore, or that I don't use anymore. Because sometimes people just put things in there and it builds up. So when things build up, I have to go through it and I've got to decipher through stuff that don't belong in there. This is an active house of kids. Active. I mean, it's like WWE sometimes. It's things being put in the wrong places. It's messes being made. It's refusal to clean. It's defiance here and there. Not as much as it used to be, but I just got to go behind everybody and pick up the pieces, and I'm okay with that. Aww. 1, 2, 3. Yay! Ooh, it smells so good. It's definitely not ready. This little part right here popped up like a bad hairdo. I don't know what that is. It might be like gristle, fat, something. I don't know, but I'm gonna cut that, and yeah. I'm gonna cut this piece off and get it down into the liquid, because if it's meat, it will get tender as time goes on today. If this isn't done tonight, that's fine. Just have it for tomorrow night, because I work tomorrow also. But I kind of want to cut this in half. There's only a little bit of water in the bottom because I don't want to drown it out and lose all the flavor. I won't be keeping it in this water. I'll be mixing it with sauce. So, oh, yeah, there was a mess. It's definitely not done. There's not a whole lot of fat on this. There's a little fat cap on the bottom, but that's where the flavor is coming from. So I just want to cut it in half, so hopefully it will cook faster. All right, guys, just got done shredding my beef. Forgot to show you, but that's what it looks like. I'm not going to add barbecue to it right now. I will let everybody do that themselves, because I don't know if everybody wants barbecue on it. They might put it on something else. So I guess they'll make that decision. All right, so I'm trying to get ready for work. I got to leave in about 25-ish minutes. So they bring my hat into the bathroom, but that's okay. I'll fix it afterwards, but I'm just going to throw my hair up into a ponytail right now. Spray it a little bit with a hairspray just to make sure it's going to stay. And then spray the back. Just kind of wipe up with my hand. The sides and the bottom is what gets a little frizzy in the middle of working. Just gonna throw it in the ponytail for right now, like I said. And I always have my kids check my shirt before I leave for work, just to make sure I don't have any hair, because I have so much of it on my shirt, like the parts that I can't see on my back. Then I'm just going to take a very thin concealer type thing to put under my eyes. Wherever it is. I don't know where it went. I know I left it here yesterday. Left it on the counter. There it is. All right. It's a foundation, but it's soft ivory, and like the consistency is very, very thin. So I don't want to put full concealer on, because being in the heat, it tends to look like baby powder on your face, you know, once the heat gets to it. But I just want to kind of get these dark circles done up. I have to put a little bit more on. And then I like to wet my sponge, just a dab. Kind of try and blend it in a little better. And there's leftover stuff on this sponge too. So it helps push things around. I don't like that. Hang on. Okay, so I had fallout from my leftover mascara I had. So I'm going to wipe it all off again. Well, not again. I mean, I washed my face last night and put some of this stuff on it. This helps a lot when you're working in a kitchen. you know, with the heat and the grease flying. So what I do is just wash my face with some hand soap, preferably Dove or Dial, and then use this astringent afterwards and wipe it all over my face until I don't see any darkness on my cloth. Let's try this again. It's a little better. It's brighter over there in that mirror, so I'm able to see better. So I've got my breakouts. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me see if I can move this. A couple breakouts, and I kind of want to cover them, but kind of don't. I don't know. I just don't want them to be so bright. I don't want to put a whole lot on because I don't want it to look like a different skin color, you know, tone of skin. It's a little better. It's not great, but oh well. Let me see in the other mirror. Okay, yeah, that's fine. It's covered up pretty well. It's still there, but not as bad. Mascara. I just use Mary Kay right now. I use other brands, but I have this right now, so. Are you one of those people that, you know, if you put makeup on, that go, I catch myself doing that sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. I need to dye my hair. I want to dye my hair. I don't need to. I want to. Kind of cover up those grays and give it a boost of color. I don't want to dye it any off color, you know. I want to dye it my natural color, which is a medium to dark brown. All right. That should be good. And that's it. I'm going to go grab my hat. All right, so the hat that I'm wearing is just a plain black hat. I bought it at Meijer. And it's called Pony Flow. Pony Flow hats. And basically it has this thing in the back. It's like this. And you know, you put it on. And then you connect it to wherever you need it. Like a regular hat, it's just a little easier for ponytails. I flip my hair up. Get it to the tightness that I want. Don't want it too tight. And it's a thin hat, so heat escapes out of your feet and your head the most. So it's kind of important to me to not have a thick hat on while working in the kitchen. Get all this extra hair. All right, so I don't know if you see, but that's what the back of it looks like. I just take it. Pull up, not all the way out, and twist. And do it again. And do it again. This is one way that I've done it. Another way is do it 3 different ways. So that's in a hurry. Another in the hurry one would be to take and pull, flip it up, like this, and tighten it. Still gives you a little bit of a style, but the problem is you still have hair hanging out, so it's really not that ideal for working in the kitchen. And my third and final way, for when I have time to do my hair, is I will take it, because sometimes I fail at doing this part, and I'll twist. Scarlett's crying. I'm right here, baby. I'll twist, and then I'll turn. And put my finger in the middle of it to make sure that that little bun is staying. Ooh, yeah, what are you doing? Then I take my hair tie and wrap it. And hope and pray that it stays the night. So, it's there. It's not too tight, but it's all up and not dangling down. So, it works better that way working in the kitchen because of so much hair. And I do not want hair to be getting into food and people coming back to, line cooks and saying, hey, they found a hair in the food. Well, here I am. I can show all my hair is up. So it's not coming out unless I was to stand there and fix my hair in the middle of line cooking, but I don't do that either. Common sense. But anyway, I'm ready for work. Getting ready to take off. These things are like annoying. My little, we call them sideburns. So I kind of try to tuck them up in there. And that's it. So all done up. All set to go. They also gave me a couple shirts and a hat, an Olive Garden hat, but the Olive Garden hat is really thick. I don't know if I want to wear that yet. And the shirts that they gave me are kind of a little too snug in the waist area, and I don't like that. So I'm going to see if I can get a different size. You guys, I am whipped. I am so whipped right now. My feet are on fire. They're cramping, which I knew was going to happen. And I have like a little bit of muscle spasm. I'm not used to the full-time working yet, so I'm going to have to get back into it. Yeah, so it was fun though. Oh man. I think we did 75 pounds of chicken on the grill. I should say I did. When I came in and started my shift, I did 75 pounds of grilled chicken. That's not including salmon and steak bites, tips. I can't wait to get home. I'm going to jump off of here. I need my bed. Well, that's it, guys, for this video. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing if you have. If you haven't yet, go ahead. Don't be afraid. Subscribe if you like my content. But yeah, I guess I will see you guys on the next one.